बड़ा पंगा है लाइट का। मैं सोचा था मैं स्ट्रीम नहीं करूँगा आज, लेकिन इस टाइम लाइट जाती नहीं, पता नहीं क्यों चली गई लाइट। और ना आफत चीज़ है ये PS5 ना, एकदम ही बंद हो जाता है। 5 मिनट की वार्निंग नहीं देता कि मैं बोल पाऊँ कि भाई स्ट्रीम खत्म हो रही है, ये होती है। ये एकदम बस हाथ खड़े कर देता है। इतना ज़्यादा गुस्सा आता है ना, बस क्या बताऊँ। लेकिन यार कोई नहीं, आ गई जल्दी लाइट तो मैं सोचा कर ही लेते स्ट्रीम। 9 ही बजे हैं तो 9 से 11 या 12 तक करते हैं स्ट्रीम। हाँ भाई यार हर्ष, क्या बताऊँ यार, बड़ा गुस्सा आता है जब ऐसे होता है ना। रात को होना नहीं चाहिए, कभी होता ही नहीं यार, पता नहीं क्यों हो गया। कोई नहीं, चल करते हैं शुरू, कंटिन्यू करते हैं। मैंने नोटिस किया भाई, तूने तो मेरे को इंस्टाग्राम पे फॉलो कर दिया भाई, थैंक यू थैंक यू, आभार आपका। करते हैं फिर कंटिन्यू यार गेम। एम्पीरियो कर्स सीख चुके थे और पता नहीं पंगा पड़ गया।
Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I tried. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also doing the rune symbols.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Incendio. Accio. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
भाई यार मेरे को कॉलेज से ग्रेजुएट हुए 2 साल हो
Some of these
गए।
stone tablets have
अब
true rune
जॉब करता हूँ मैं।
symbols. That has to mean something.
Accio.
यस यस। तू बता, कॉलेज में, स्कूल में, कहाँ पे?
Lumos.
हाँ, बढ़िया बढ़िया, कौन सा ही है?
Wingardium Leviosa.
सत्रह से एग्जाम है क्या? अभी तो 3 हफ्ते पड़े, 17 तारीख आने में। चिल कर यार, कॉलेज के अच्छा तो फाइन नहीं, अभी तो मिड सेमेस्टर के मिड मिड सेमेस्टर वाले एग्जाम्स होंगे ना अब तो।
Revelio. Lumos.
हाँ फिर तो चिल कर यार, कॉलेज लाइफ तो ऐश कर। मिड सेम वालों के लिए मतलब पढ़ ले, मैं बिगाड़ नहीं रहा तेरे को, लेकिन भाई चिल कर, खा पी ऐश कर कॉलेज में, घूम फिर, बंक बंक मार।
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Accio.
एक मैंने 2 साल तो कॉलेज में यही करा, लेकिन फिर मेरे आखिरी के 2 साल में कोविड आ गया था, तो मैं ये सब कर नहीं पाया। लेकिन मैं इतना वो हूँ ना कि भाई मैंने कर लिए थे 2 साल मज़े, तो मैं ठीक हूँ।
Lumos.
कॉलेज लाइफ में भाई कर ले थोड़े मज़े। डिनर हाँ हो गया भाई, डिनर करके स्ट्रीम करने बैठता हूँ ना, भूख लग जाती बीच में।
Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones.
Lumos.
Nicely done.
अच्छा, मेरे को नहीं पता।
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
को लास्ट में तो ये पता था कि बीजीएम हटा चुके, फ्री फायर का पता नहीं था मेरे को। ला इन्होंने तो सारे मल्टीप्लेयर गेम्स हटा दिए, बस स्क्वाड ही चल रहा होगा तो।
That'd never end.
हाँ यार, ये गेम बहुत अच्छा है। ये मतलब बहुत ही कमाल का गेम बनाया इन्होंने, बहुत कमाल का।
Incendio. Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches.
ग्राफिक
This
कमाल
must
है
be
भाई।
where the student left
अभी
the
तो रे
relic.
ट्रेसिंग वगैरह
I
बंद
can't
कर रखी
believe
क्योंकि उनको
it.
60 FPS
After
खेलने
all
में मजा
this,
आता
it
है,
lines up.
बट
We've really found it.
What
रे
do you
ट्रेसिंग वगैरह
suppose is
ऑन हो
meant
जाए
by
तो और
the
सुंदर लगता है
dark
गेम।
sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
वो ये कौन है? Ominous आ गया यहाँ पे।
Ominous. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry,
हाँ,
Ominous.
5G भी तो आ
but
गया
I'm
इंडिया
taking
में।
it.
सही है भाई, सही
No,
है।
you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows.
बढ़िया
I
भाई,
won't step
हॉगवर्ट्स
back
लेगेसी
from
और
the
डिनर
fight.
बढ़िया कॉम्बिनेशन
Can't
है।
believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How
एक
could I
मिनट तय करके
choose to
बताता हूँ
stand
अभी।
by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
Now that you say it out loud, it sounds absurd. But I have another idea. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
देखो बताता हूँ, एक चेक
Sebastian,
करता हूँ साथ साथ।
we're ready.
एक तो ये हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी पड़ा है मेरे पास, इसके अलावा एक क्रू 2 वो पड़ा हुआ है, एपेक्स लेजेंड्स पड़ा हुआ है, माइल्स मोरालेस स्पाइडरमैन जो वो पड़ा हुआ है, गॉड ऑफ वॉर रैग्नारॉक, होराइजन फॉरबिडन वेस्ट, स्टार वॉर्स जेडाई, गोस्ट रनर और फॉल गाइस। ये पड़े हैं फिलहाल मेरे पास अभी।
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
Lumos.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on. Incendio. Bombarda. Crucible. Stupid. Stupid one. Descend. Stupid one. Bombarda. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Bombarda. Revelio.
ये देखो ग्लिच हुआ पड़ा है यहाँ पे ये।
Bombarda. Incendio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Back there.
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
कैसी सी आवाज आ
Never
रही है?
wanted to keep all this from Ominous.
Revelio.
He just doesn't understand. And I did want to work
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to her. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
ये तो है भाई, रियल में होता तो मजा आता था। हम भी जा रहे थे हॉगवर्ट्स, सब सीख रहे होते तो बात भी कुछ और थी।
Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
I'm handling it! Give us Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
अबे ये क्या, मैं तो हॉगवर्ट्स जाना था, ये कहाँ आ गया?
Revelio. Revelio.
Has one person even tried to sort this?
Lumos.
Innocence, the brunt of jokes.
Rumor has it there's an abandoned man in the garden.
Something so peaceful about tending to magical
Off on
plants.
another adventure, are we?
Oh, watch the tile under your feet. You'll set off something foul. Be careful.
भाई मैं यूपी से, तू कहाँ से है? क्या बात है, झारखंड सही है, सही है, ज़्यादा दूर नहीं है। अच्छा 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 अच्छा
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft.
बढ़िया भाई मैं तो
Nor
पढ़ा भी
Anne.
यहीं से हूँ यूपी
I
से
had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
कौन से यूट्यूब मतलब कौन से चैनल मेरे को पसंद है यूट्यूब पे मतलब यूट्यूबर्स मैं यूट्यूब में बहुत ही कम यूज़ करता हूँ मतलब मोस्टली करता ही नहीं बहुत रेयर यूज़ करता हूँ तो मैं बस फ़िलहाल के लिए मतलब एक ही गेमर को सब्सक्राइब करा हुआ है मैंने वो उसका चैनल का नाम है नोआ J456 शायद तो वो मेरे को बंदा सही लगता है बाकी इंडियन यूट्यूबर्स में तो मैंने किसी को भी नहीं करा हुआ मतलब मैं एक ही यूट्यूबर को करा हुआ किसी को नहीं करा हुआ मैं यूट्यूब बहुत ही कम चलाता हूँ बाकी गेम प्ले वीडियोस में वही वाली देखता हूँ जिनमें कोई कमेंट्री वगैरह नहीं होती मतलब उसमें कोई बंदा बोलता नहीं है
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
क्या बात है भाई, मुझे तो उम्मीद ही नहीं थी। सही है, मैं थॉट कि आज ही आया तू। बढ़िया भाई, बढ़िया, थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
चलो भाई, मेन क्वेस्ट अब।
Wonder who lives here.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Who is it? Who's there? One less human to worry about. Put me down! Much too slow.
Descending. Imperial. Accio. Incendiary.
I've never... Ow!
Bombarder. Descender. Revelio.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Lumos.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Oi! Pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share. What's that? Tell us. Who's there? Feels like I've been at this for hours. Not quiet enough. Seems your heart is in this at all. I will. Why can't I hit you? I'll kill you when I get down from here.
Incendiary.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Quietly now. For better or for worse, we're in.
Oh, this day has gone on too long. This
mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed when accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Incendio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
What was that? Get a cover to that!
Stupid! Leviosa! Incendio! Bombardo!
Let's get this over with.
Bombardo! Descendo! Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes.
Smash
A
it.
number of should have thought to conjure stairs.
Reparo.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Bombardo. Descendo. Accio. Incendio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
We have another fight on our hands.
So you're not why? Stupid!
Bombarda! Leviosa! Incendio! Accio! Leviosa! Imperial! Twist! Bombarda! Descendo! Revelio! Bombarda! Descendo! Crucible! Accio!
Cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Incendio!
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Incendio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Incendio!
Wasn't expecting that. What do you...
Revelio! A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still,
Leviosa!
something about this
Bombarda!
place is odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless...
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
I hope Professor
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
If he thinks he's getting away with this, he has another thing coming.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour, but mum's the word.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower, just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower. Revelio. Revelio.
Professor Weasley is a marvelous teacher. Never requiring override.
The bells must be upstairs. Revelio. Bombarda. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps. One up, one to go. Revelio. Revelio.
अब किधर है दूसरी घंटी?
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without...
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
devise a plan.
I think I know how and where.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
बहुत लाउड है तो
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Lumos.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Ah, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts. I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the Centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here.
गाइस आज के लिए इतना ही। कल मिलते हैं फिर। कल तो स्ट्रीम नहीं कर पाऊंगा मैं, परसों मिलते हैं। स्ट्रीम बढ़िया रही आज की। वो बस बीच में पंगा हो गया लाइट का, उसके अलावा तो भाई एक तरह से 2 स्ट्रीम्स ही हो गई आज। कोई नहीं यार, परसों मिलते हैं। ओके फिर, टाटा बाय बाय।